Okay.
Okay, we've got Erica, one of our cheerful agents online, and we're going to do a walkthrough of a one call close on the phone. Don't even need Zoom. And this presupposes that you know how much she has. Well, this would actually be the second part of a two call close because you don't know how much money she has. So we're going to start from phase one, which you already have in the can, to phase two. So call this two call close and easy peasy, put in pie, kiss the girls and make them cry. All right. So Erica is going to be my prospect. So Erica, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm well, Sam. Thank you for asking. How are you?
Good. Well, this is a blind call, so you don't know who I am. So
Oh.
they, I'm sorry to bother you this time, but I got your number from a list of teachers who in the Florida State Retirement Program and the Florida retirement system, and just had a couple quick questions to ask you. Only seven, if that's all right. At what age would you like to be able to retire? Not retire,
Uh,
but be able to retire.
I like to be retired about the age of 45.
Okay. Now, you'll notice that I did not stop and ask you if it was okay and wait for your answer. I went right into it.
Right.
I didn't give you an opportunity to say no.
Okay.
So, um, 55. And how many years away is that?
45.
45 years away. Okay. So you're like,
That's 9 years. 9 years
yeah.
of 45.
So that's good. So that's good. And how much would you like to be able to retire on to live in comfort in your current lifestyle or better?
About 5,000 a month.
5,000 a month?
Mm-hmm.
So you can live comfortably, pay all your bills, and enjoy yourself. Go out to dinner a couple times a week and go out, have
Right.
party. And okay, very good. And how much do you have set aside for that right now?
About 10,000.
10,000? That's good. And how much are you contributing a month to that?
1,000
1,000, all right. And where do you have that?
in the bank.
In the bank? Was that
Mhm.
a CD, savings account,
A savings account.
a savings account? You know the interest you're getting on that?
I think it just went up to 1%.
Woo, 1%. And inflation's at 4.5%. So you're losing 3.5% per year. So now, do you think that's going to be enough to get you your 5,000 a month in 10 years when you're ready to retire?
I hope so.
But do you think so?
Probably not.
Okay. Um, we have several options available. You do in the retirement system. You've got this and that and the other thing, and those are all subject to market risk and a lot of fees, especially the 403B. You got to pay money to management fees and a whole bunch of other things. But the point is, you can't touch that until you're 59 and a half, which is not an issue for you because you don't want to retire until you're 65. But it's market risk means when somebody says tariffs or Bitcoin's crashing or something and the markets crash like they did last week, then
What?
you just lost half your account. And that's
Man,
not something we want to play with when you're fixing to retire next year, are you?
no.
No, okay. So if we had a better program for you with no tax problems, no tax-free retirement income, tax preferred growth, um, access at any time for any reason to available funds without taxes or penalties, would you be open to that?
Yeah,
Okay, that's
let's think
good.
about it.
Well, I can see why you're in education because you're a smart woman.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I like to think of myself as smart.
Yes. So, and beautiful. Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Thank you.
So, how much can you comfortably afford? I know you're putting away $1,000 a month right now into your current FRS program or whatever it is, if you're not a teacher. How much can you comfortably afford to set aside on a monthly basis that would not affect your current standard of living? You wouldn't miss a car payment or a mortgage payment or have to not buy your kids, you know, T-bone steaks or porterhouse, and it would
Bad
help you get
teeth.
that. Yeah, Twinkies. I was thinking of that, but so how much would you be able to set aside, comfortably set aside on a monthly basis that wouldn't affect your current standard of living, that would help you get that 5,000 a month that you say you need when you want to retire?
I probably can do another 500.
Another 500? Okay, that's fine. So you could do 500 in addition to the 1,000,
Yes.
and that wouldn't change your standard of living.
Nope, not at all.
Okay, that's very good. That's very good. You're a very fortunate woman. So I'm going to put some numbers together with my back office, and I need to ask you a couple more questions. They'll run the numbers, and we'll see what the best options for you are for you in
Okay.
relation to your current program.
Okay.
If they look good, would you be really willing to redirect that $1,000 a month according to the current program to your new private pension plan?
Yes, I would. Most
Okay,
definitely.
very good. I got a couple questions to ask you. Um, First is, what's your, are you paid weekly or biweekly?
Biweekly.
Okay, and from here we just go into the data sheet. I'm not going to go into all the questions on that. So you go into your
Why
data
does it
sheet
matter? Why does it matter how often I get paid?
because we're doing a budget.
Oh,
And I need to
okay.
know how much your income is and how often you get paid. So if you
Okay.
get paid $1,000 a month and
Huh?
you get paid every 2 weeks or biweekly, there's a difference. So we always want to find out how much to get paid. And we want to make sure they can afford, because the last thing we want to do is set them up for an extra $500 and they really can't do that.
Okay.
Because a lot of people I found in 30 years in the business is they'll tell you they can do this because they want to seem like they have money. But when it comes down to the rubber hitting the road, they can't do it and they'll stall you, and they don't want to tell you they lied to you. And they're on food stamps right now. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but that buyers are liars. So you want to make sure and do a little budget if you can. So, okay, that's good. And what are your monthly housing expenses? Rent,
Uh,
mortgage?
1800.
Well, you don't have to give me numbers. I'm just telling you. It's
Oh,
all there
okay.
on your data form. Do a quick little budget there, and you got to be flexible and jump here and jump there. And if they give you an objection, well, why do you want to know that? Says, well, I want to make sure we're not going to get you into something that you really can't afford. You don't want me to do that either, do you? Of
Mm.
course not. So, okay, do the budget thing. And if it looks like they can do the extra 500, then you say, okay, cool.
All right, so aren't we supposed to be filling out prospect data form and this application at the same time?
What's that song by Boys in the Hood? Step by Step?
I don't know.
No, that was the Backstreet Boys. Anyway,
I was thinking like
that
the
was a boy band from the 90s. Anyway, Step by
Boys
Step.
in the Boys in the Hood was a group. I thought
Yeah,
that was a movie.
yeah, whatever. The Backstreet Boys, or as my brother and I like to call them, the Backdoor Boys.
Stay professional. This is being recorded.
Yeah, not that there's anything wrong with that. So,
That's funny.
Anyway, so then you do a little budget and you make sure they can do it. And then you might try and talk them down a little bit. Now, you said you could do another 500.
1,500.
You said you could do find another 500 and reallocate the 1,000. But it
You
looks like
think 1,300?
it might be better for you to do maybe 13. Do you want to do 13 or the 15? And it'll be like,
Isn't it?
"Oh, I'm off the hook." Yeah, 13 might be better.
Yeah.
Always give them the chance to back it down. You can always add more, but you don't want them to cancel their program. I almost said policy.
Right.
So then you hop over to, I'm going to share my screen with the audience at home, wherever the audience at home is. Anyway, the hell is that? I'm going to pause this for a minute and say, okay, now this prospect, Erica,
Yes.
there is a death benefit that comes with this
Immediate legacy.
and gives it up the immediate legacy. And under that umbrella, you're able to have all the tax benefits that are not available with typical qualified plans. So I need to get a little information from you. When you die, not if, but when you die, who do you want to get the money?
My sons.
And you might say, how much money? So, I don't know, but we're talking about income. We're not talking about death benefit, right? Right?
Right. Yeah, right.
So this isn't a call about death benefit or insurance. This is a call about how much you need when you want to retire and how much and what it can do to get that paycheck for you. Is that right?
Right.
Now this comes with a death benefit. I don't know how much it is. Does it really matter if you're going to get your closer to your $5,000 a month goal?
No.
Okay. So we just overcame that objection, didn't we?
Yeah, right. Because I'm more so concerned about what I can do while I'm alive.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter how the death benefit is, how much the death benefit is. It's
Right.
how much you're going to get. It's about income. It's about money, not
Right.
about insurance. We have not said the word insurance yet once until just
Right.
now. So, so who do you want to get the money when you die?
My sons,
Your son. And what's his name?
I win.
Okay. And this is the application here for F&G.
Yeah, I need you to
Beneficiary.
fill it out.
I'm not going to fill it out. You don't need me to do that. It takes too much time. This is an educational video. It's going to vary for each client. So you go down here to beneficiary information and put in a name, and it's your son. And if your son dies before you do, who do you want to get the money?
My other son.
Okay. So you put that information here, fill in that information, and anybody else. Like if you have more kids, maybe you have three kids.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna leave that one blank so I can add one on.
Yeah. So they're just going to fill this out right there while you're on the phone with them, or better yet, write it down on a piece of paper. Beneficiary, secondary beneficiary, because you want to get them off the phone as quickly as possible, not like you're filling out an application, just like you're listening to them, asking questions, taking notes, right?
Right.
So you're not going to be doing this on the phone with them.
Okay.
You'll be getting the information. So um,
Next
we
thing
got
to
10
do.
minutes.
Yep.
So proposed coverage, we don't know that. We don't care because we're not
Okay,
selling
see that's the
insurance.
confusing part.
Yeah,
And we have all of that.
we've got all that. So do you have any
Uh,
other life insurance?
no, not right
Oh,
now. Nope.
good. And if you say yes, oh, good, that's great. I'm glad you're thinking ahead. What company is that with? MetLife. Okay, great. How long have you had that policy? 9 years. Great. And how much is your son going to get if you kick the bucket next day, tomorrow?
Ten
Uh,
thousand.
that much? Okay. And how much you putting into that every month? Okay, that's
Uh,
great. Okay. That's all we want to know. Now, I've got your birthday as you look at your notes and say, I want to confirm this information. Your birthday is this. You're a female. What's your social security number?
0000000.
Good. Well, why do I have to give my social security number? Well, that's what the death benefit part wants to know, so they make sure it doesn't go to somebody else with your same name. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, good. And your phone number is yada yada yada. And you're still at this address, right? Yep. And you're a U.S. citizen. We don't have to look for you in Guatemala or El Salvador tomorrow if somebody
Mhm.
throws you down. Okay, great. Okay, so what we're going to do, Erica, thank you very much. I'm going to throw these numbers in the back office and they're going to crunch them and see what's best for you. All right. What's a good time to review those numbers with you? Would tomorrow or let's see, today's Friday. Would
Friday.
tomorrow, Saturday, or Sunday be better?
Excuse me. Monday's
Okay.
fine.
There's a beneficiary right for you. So Wednesday's fine. Mornings or afternoons?
Mornings.
Morning. Uh,
Mhm.
8:30 after your first cup of coffee or 10:30 after breakfast?
Um, that's at 10:30.
Okay, perfect. So I see you then. I'm going to send you a link and we'll review the numbers. Have a great day, yada, yada, yada. And now we're going to switch over to the next call.
So all we're filling out is number 1 and number 4.
That's right.
Okay, let me look at the rest of the application.
Just getting the basic information there. Now, where are the bloody numbers I had?
We don't need we don't need them. We need their I was not about to say medical information. We don't need their
Yeah, medical
oh
information.
yeah,
Get that.
yeah, if they did marijuana and all of that stuff, that's on here at the bottom.
Yeah.
So number 1, number 4, and so no, wait. They got a health information optional.
Well, it ain't optional. You need to
Okay, so
get
we're
that
doing number 1, number 4, and number 6.
right. You need to know how tall they are because if they're too short for their weight, they're going to get rated. If they have diabetes or the sugar, they're going to get rated. If they have heart attacks, they're going to get rated. So you need to find out their health information.
Okay.
And I wouldn't even go through these questions down here, but just
What
ask
que-
if we had any health problems.
what questions these?
I'm still under number 6.
So you talk, okay, so I had to go look at the application to see what I wanted to ask you. Are you
Yeah,
saying no, don't go over those ones like the liver, lupus,
do,
melon?
do. Ask, do you have any health insurance? Do you have any health problems? Do you
What
take
if
any
they forget that
medication?
they had something? Some of them forget sometimes.
Well, they do, but they're going to get a free medical exam. We'll find out. We're going to find out.
Okay.
Okay. So it was a good call. Let me find out about, there we go. Okay, now we switched over here to the illustration that you got after you said goodbye. And you
Okay.
ran your numbers, and this is with some company, and we're putting in $1,000 a month, not 15 because I only ran 12. And they're going to do that for 20 years. When they're age 62, they put in $240,000. And if you look over here, they've got almost $600,000,
All right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And then at those numbers, they can take out $46,000 a month.
A year?
Yeah,
You mean a year?
yeah, a year. Sorry, that's about four
I
thousand
was
dollars
like,
a month.
listen, sign me up today.
Yeah. So
46,000. Why doesn't everybody have this?
yeah, exactly. Because the big corporations don't want you to know. So you'd be pulling out $46,000 a year, and you'd have a death benefit of 546,000. Is that a little bit better than what you have now?
Yes, a lot better than what I have
Damn
now.
straight. And that goes on for till age 87. So it went from 62 to 87. That's 25 years. And mortality rates show that they'll be dead by then, or you will. But they have $2.1 million right here
Mm-hmm.
in cash value.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Nice. My kids get $1 million a piece?
Yeah, unless you have more.
Nice.
So that's the account value. If you cashed out, you get $52,000, and the death benefit would be $161,000. So you had $80,000, $800,000 a piece for each of your kids. 80,000. And that goes on till down
So
here.
wait, what's the difference between a net value and an account value? I
Okay,
mean,
that's a good
I'm
question.
sorry, the death benefit and account value.
Well, as an insurance agent, you're going to know that without asking because you study.
Understandable, but I'm just over here like
Yeah.
the death benefit is only 161,000, but the
Okay,
account
your
value.
account value is what you've got at interest at 6.14, and the surrender value takes out these loans that you've got for 46,000. So we took that money out as loans, not a withdrawal.
Oh, that's if I don't take the 46,000 out a year.
Well, you take this 46,000 all year because you got to live, and if you don't
Right.
die when you're 87, you still have cash in here. You've got one more year, of an income before you run out of money because you've taken loans against this $2 million.
Okay.
And the death benefit, if you kick the bucket, is $153,000. So that's
Mhm.
75,000 for each of your kids, provided you have two kids. Does that make sense?
Yes, but if I don't take the 46,000 out a year when I'm ready to retire because maybe I won a lottery or something.
Yeah, then
Um,
these numbers will grow and grow and grow and keep going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny.
do they get $2 million if I
Well,
don't
if you
take the
don't take any
46?
money out of here, that's a whole nother illustration. This
Oh,
shows you taking an income at age 62, just like you wanted.
okay.
If they say, but what would
We
it
got
be
less than
if?
a minute left. We got less than a minute.
Yeah, if they say, what would it be if I didn't take the money? Say, that's a question for another day. And you don't know if you're not going to do that or you're going to do that until years later. So let's go ahead and get this private pension plan started now so you're not wasting money with your current deal. Does that make sense? In a couple, three
You're not
weeks
wasting money for your what?
with your current plan.
Your current plan. Okay.
So does that make sense? In
Yes.
about 3 or 4 weeks, 2 to 4 weeks,